Oh my gosh. No way. The 100% true blue-white-tailed nylon ripstop hammock. Oh, what I would do to be able to catch one. Alright, I'm going to try and get it. Got this one. Ah. Hey YouTube. My name is Jacob. I make hammocks and I ride motorcycles and I ride mountain bikes. Right now you're kind of in my hammock area on YouTube, which means that at some point in time you will see lots of hammocks. Hey YouTubers, today we're going to learn how to make a hammock like that one. Things you're going to need: a little rope there and there, 2 loops. I just tie a single knot in the end of those. Same with this. This is just some sort of polyester rope. This one's that Super Duty paracord or Prusik rope. And, of course, hammock material. This is 1.3 ounce nylon ripstop that I got from eBay.
So the first thing is to attach the anchor ropes to the tree using the loop on the end of them. Creates a little slip knot. And after you do that, you can use the first paracord loop, or one of them, and just same thing, tie a knot, slip knot around the end of the fabric. This is just a regular single knot that you don't pull the tail through. It's pretty easy. I do it a couple times, make sure it doesn't pull too tight. I use 3.5 yards of fabric. It's a decent length for any average height person, and I'm 5'10", so. So the first thing for the hammock is to roll the edges. This just helps reinforce it, keeps it from putting a lot of stress right on the edge of the fabric. And after you roll the edges on both sides, you start bunching it with your fingers. Just pull it together and try and make it as even as possible, but it's not terribly crucial that you make it perfect. Take your other loop of paracord and you start with a slip knot, just looping it through. I like to put the knot right there at the beginning. That way it's just kind of out of the way, and so I have a straight loop on the end. Then you take it and you pull it in the direction where it cinches tighter. You go around the loop that you've created with the material around 1.5 times, and then tuck it underneath that loop that you created over the top. Tuck it underneath itself and then through the hammock material. And this is just kind of a slip knot on top of a slip knot. It has not failed me at all. It's relatively easy to do, and it's relatively easy to undo if you want to adjust your hammock later on. And then attach it to the other side, loose hang, and do a single knot without pulling the tail through. So then you can go to the other side, and it's more or less going to be the same idea. You're just going to roll the edges in. It's usually best to roll the edges in the same direction. That way it sort of has a designated direction it goes, and it keeps all the edges similar. So you just roll them up and start bunching it together. Now this side is the side that determines whether or not your hammock is going to hang a certain way or have tight spots. So this side, I usually hang it where I pull the edges taut, and then as I bunch it so that it it gradually hangs a little bit looser into the middle. So it kind of creates a billow shape to it where you know where the top edges are. And it just helps. I like the way it hangs, but you can experiment with different ways to hang it. I will make a video later on how to hang it in a more or less couch fashion. So then this is that first knot again. If anybody knows what this knot is, all you naughty people out there, you can just comment in my comments or something to let me know. I don't know what it's called. It's just something that I kind of came up with one day sitting in a hammock. You pull it tight and make sure it's all nice and bunched towards the end there, and make sure it's nice and snug. You attach it to the other rope, and once again it's real quick pulling through a single knot. Creates a nice little lace you can hang stuff off of if you're camping or something. And that's more or less the finished project. Quick speed view from the side. That's that, guys. If you need more details on knots and how to do things, you can post in my comments and I'll make more videos on how to do the knots and hang stuff. Sometime in the near future I'll post a video on how to hang with a sleeping bag and stay warm on cold nights or just cold places in general. In the meantime, you can check out my sister-in-law's YouTube channel and her videos.
Hello, it is -5 degrees. This is Jacob.
Hi.
Click on that